If you sick of these stations only playing the mainstream, hold up, I got some top shelf radio you can stream. I need that top shelf, it's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf only. That top shelf, it's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf only. Top shelf, it's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf only. That top shelf, it's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf only.
Yeah. Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Top Shelf Radio. I'm your host, Henny, aka Henny Holyfield. You mean? And what you got to witness right there, man, was the brand new intro song. You mean? Shout out to my guy QB. Shout out to Ware for holding me down as long as they have. But I felt like it was only right that if it's my show and I just happen to be an MC, why not have my own intro? So there you have it, man. Top Shelf only. Off the album Clocked In, which will be available real soon. I'm real excited about it, but we ain't gonna talk a whole lot about that because that's in the works and we're gonna get that going. But we got a real dope episode put together for y'all tonight, man. Miller, I see you, man. What's poppin'? Salute to all my people tuned in online, man. Salute to my DJ Eddie Z holding me down every Monday night. Salute to my whole 360 radio family and all the people that support what we do. You know what I'm saying? We got a dope show put together for y'all tonight, man. I got my brother Jamaar Anderson, aka Reaz, you know what I'm saying? You might know him by either name, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we're gonna get into an interview with him. But before we do, man, we got some music from him, you know what I'm saying? And the name of the record is Rendezvous. So that's how we're gonna kick it off. We're gonna spin this record and then we're gonna talk to this man about, you know, a whole lot of business and a whole lot more, you know what I'm saying? So y'all keep it locked, man. Share this feed, start a watch party, all that good stuff, man. Support. We on here rocking, man. Top Shelf Radio.
It's the simple things, you know. Life, love, yes. Back again. Reaz, yo, You're all I got, I'm all you got too. Nothing can stop me, nothing can stop you. They gon' try to copy, cause they not true. You got that Uchi Wally, I be like hallelujah. Welcome to the rendezvous. Welcome to the rendezvous. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no river deep. The limit is the sky. When we talking you and me, I want your body next to mine when we fall asleep. To feel the rhythm of your heart subconsciously. You're all I got, I'm all you got too. Nothing can stop me, nothing can stop you. If I'm ever down, you're there to lift me up. That's why you wear the crown and you get all my love. Niggas say they care but they don't give a fuck. Always take a and never wanna give enough. You're all I got, I'm all you got too. Nothing can stop me, nothing can stop you. We gotta compromise, we gotta sacrifice. That bond will be strong well into the afterlife. Communicate without talk via satellite. The best thing that happened to me, shout the Gladys Knight. You're all I got, I'm all you got too. Nothing can stop me, nothing can stop you. Trust is what we building on this foundation. A future for our children, today that's groundbreaking. Our love is spot on, dog, like a Dalmatian. She saved me from death, call that salvation. You're all I got, I'm all you got too. Nothing can stop me, nothing can stop you. Individually strong, but together we're unbreakable. And every memory we share I know is irreplaceable. If you down to take it slow, then I know it's gonna last. Never will I let you go, cause it's special what we have. No more dwelling on the past, focus on the future now. Thought I knew what love was when I was a juvenile. Things are getting serious, we talking about moving out. Started in apartments, saving up to buy a house. Asked you to be my spouse, now we share the same name. Barely getting by, all we trying to do is maintain. We done made it through the snow, sleet, and the fucking rain. Burning like an open flame, time heals them growing pains. You're all I got, I'm all you got too. Nothing can stop me, nothing can stop you. They gon' try to copy, cause they not true. You got that Uchi Wally, I be like hallelujah. Welcome to the rendezvous. Welcome to the rendezvous. Welcome to the rendezvous.
Yeah. Top Shelf Radio, man. That right there was my guy Reaz. Jamaar Anderson is his government name, and he is our guest for tonight. You know what I'm saying? And that was a real dope record right there. So without any further ado, man, we're gonna let this man talk, man. I would like to introduce y'all to my guy, man, Jamaar Anderson.
Yo, big ups. Thanks, my man. Appreciate it. Appreciate being on here, man. It's been a long time coming. Tell my mama I made it on the radio.
We here now. What's popping, brother?
What's good, man? It's good to see you.
You as
good
well, man.
Here.
How was life treating you in these times that we in right now?
I woke up on the right side of the dirt, man, on top of it. So it's a lot worse for a few other people out there. So I'm blessed, man.
I love that perspective right there. It could be a whole lot worse, man. We definitely need to be optimistic in these times to be thankful for what we do have.
It's true. That's true.
So introduce yourself to the people, for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, who you are, where you're from, and what it is you do.
Yeah, for sure, man. Jamaar, Reaz, Anderson, Reaz, the stage name. Went from rapping, stage diving in Sacramento, doing all kinds of shows and stuff to, now I opened a coffee shop out here in Elk Grove, Bruceville and Elk Grove Boulevard, trying to get this old coffee business going, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to branch out and really stay outside the box. You know what I mean?
That's a beautiful thing, my brother. And I know y'all told you in person, but man, congratulations on that major accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? That some people don't get to say they do. You know what I mean?
Man, it's a blessing, bro. And I honestly feel like, I try to stay humble. I don't feel like I deserve any of this. So, I just am very grateful for each day that, I got to design this place and put my name on the building. You know what I mean? They let me have my name on the building, so I'm gonna keep it live until it's dead. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Yeah.
So let's rewind a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I met you as Reaz. Blue Lamp shows rocking. Your boy was doing little kick flips off the wall and shit on stage. We was
shout
in
out
there.
Young Harm. Shout out Young Harm.
Shout out, man.
True Steez. Yeah, man. As an independent artist, I grew up, in Sacramento, born and raised, and kind of branched out to Elk Grove, Laguna, graduated from Laguna. Shout out my cats, LCHS 99, baby, OG. But when I came up, man, the cats that I was going to school with, like Timothy Rhyme and Nosh Boogie, shout out Empire the Great. Shout out Timothy Rhyme, man. They was doing it, and I was seeing them doing it and opening up shows, and I was like, man, why am I not doing it and doing shows, man? I want to get my voice out there. Right. So they inspired me, man. They had movements. Timmy actually threw a contest tour. Fresno, he had some judges out in Fresno when he was doing the DOI tour. Yeah, man, Yuckmouth actually picked me and my cousin True Steez to win that tour leg, and we ended up going down to LA and performing down there. So it was quite the experience to actually get us started on the right foot, because then we started taking the business a lot more seriously after that. We got to see a lot of insides. Actually, after that, not long after that, I threw my own tour in 2014. Me and the crew went to about 9 or 10 different cities out in California. Called it the Steez and Over Cali tour. Okay. I called about 50 bars, got about 10 to commit. Shout out to Mr. P Chill, because I just looked at all the bars that let him go, called them up. You know what I mean? It's a simple hustle, y'all. Don't make this harder than it really is, man. There's people already out there that paved the way for you. So you just got to follow them and do it your own way, So, shout out Mr. P Chill.
Shout out P Chill. Shout out
P Chill,
First Dirt, man. You know what I'm saying?
First Dirt.
And Dash Boogie, man. All pioneers in the city.
Yes.
And it's dope that you was on the run. Y'all was lit, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, like I said,
man, thank you.
The kick flips and shit. Like, I enjoyed watching y'all perform. You know what I'm
saying? It was fun, man. Shout out Ben Young Harm, man. He would be the one head banging, jumping off of walls and stuff. Crazy. Man. And it was all. If y'all missed those shows, man, you can ask Chauncey. Ask Chauncey.
Chauncey, man. Chauncey can attest to a whole lot of shit. Chauncey was right there, rocking with us the whole time.
Thick of it. Shout out Gabby for shout out to Blue Lamp, her husband, for really giving us all a platform. We was nobodies. Everybody was nobodies. Nobody was bringing in 20,000 people but she gave everybody a chance in
Right.
Sacramento, and that's love right there.
Nah, the Blue Lamp will forever be a part of Sacramento hip hop history. If you talking about it, you better mention that venue because man, I did countless shows there and
Man,
networked, all kind of opportunities. I really missed that place, man. You know what
man, I'm telling you, the vibe, the people, everything, man. I mean, we had rallies there. We met there. We cried there. We've laughed. We performed. It's a staple, man. But it's history, so we could always keep that there. You know?
Yes, sir. So you had your run doing that. You know, so where do you transition from being MC to a business owner? And why a coffee shop?
I said those are really good questions, man. It's strange how much clarity it's taken to actually be able to answer those after this much time. But you know, with the as I've seen like Tim create and push Tim First Dirt Rhymes, seeing Nosh Boogie doing music with like the Jacka doing music, you know, opening up for, you know, crazy ass people, man, just realizing that I need to take this a little further if I'm gonna make it happen, you know. So I really started trying to be serious. I built my own studio, built my own record label. So we was recording. You've been over to the studio. You recorded at the house one time.
Got a banger.
Right, yeah. wrote on the studio door wall, you know, one time.
Sir.
And
made history.
Yeah, hit out a banger. So really fell in love with the independent struggle. You know, I used to go to shows with Coslos back at the old Capitol Garage. Shout out 26 Hours, Josh Eck. Shout out all my inspirations from coming up. You know what I mean? Like this the only reason why I'm here is because I seen hustlers hustle all throughout my life. Right. You know what I mean? And come back and still hustle. So shout out Coslos, you know what I'm saying? Now all the people out there in Sacramento holding it down, man. It's you'd be surprised how much y'all inspire people when y'all work hard.
Right. Salute.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, DJ Etta Z, man, because man, y'all been holding it down for real. I've been trying to get up in here, bro. Been trying to have my face in this box, man. You know what I mean?
Well, you would have been on the couch if COVID would have took off.
Right? You know, hey, no time better than the present. No time better than the present, because you know we ready for this one.
Yes, sir. Yeah, long overdue.
Yeah.
So you that's the reason you got started doing the business thing. Why a coffee shop?
Well, you know, I'm gonna put y'all up on some game, man. I probably even shouldn't be saying this, but y'all, in business, if you're not making money, you can't keep writing shit off, okay? Because the government is gonna catch up to you. You have to be making money. So if you're not making money and you're writing off, they're giving you money, they're gonna come back after you, and you're gonna have to go to tax court, and you're gonna have to explain your case and see why you call it a business and they call it a hobby loss. Because you ain't making no money if it's just a hobby. If you're just doing it from the heart, most likely you probably ain't making no money. You've been doing the same thing for the last 2-3 years and you ain't wondering why you ain't going nowhere. It's probably because you ain't made a business plan. Okay, so that's where I think I went right with the coffee shop, and I went wrong with the music industry and with the record label, is because there's already a way to make the money, and I was just trying to do it from here and navigate from my heart, not navigate from my mind, and actually do the research and find out how people are making money, how to build my brand as a business, something that people don't realize, man. You're building a brand. A business is a brand. Your record label is a brand. Your rap name is a brand. Nobody knows like McDonald's. So you have to build it. And I think that is, you know, key. You know, everybody just wants that, get signed and get that free quick money, but it's not like that. No business is really like that. And in real business, you want continuity. You want that long term. So yeah, man, it actually, shout out David Crosby. Shout out David Crosby, California Live, because he put me on some game, man. I was trying to start making money, man. He was making money in the game. You remember? He was selling slots.
He was genuine about it, though. It was love there. You know what I'm saying? David
a real
Crosby is
person.
one of the dopest promoters that the city has seen, just because his heart was in it. It wasn't to make money off the artist. It was to showcase them and put some money in their pocket at the same time. So I got a lot of love for that man.
He had a crazy dope formula. He still is a great dude. And he gives everybody a chance. He put himself on the line for all of us artists that had no names. And he was working with, Eddie Z. Shout out Eddie Z. You know what I mean?
Helf,
and I'm telling you,
one of the orchestrators of this organization right here, man.
Right here. And if it wasn't for seeing David and Eddie Z set up this model, I wouldn't have been able to duplicate it. So I saw, and I asked a few people, like, how David Crosby making this money? I asked David, a few questions. I actually, bought some tickets, did some shows with him too. So I actually felt it on the ground level. But anyways, I did it a few times. I put California Bear Gang, shout out the Bear Gang.
Wow, man.
The Bear Gang on one, and started selling slots. But honestly, man, that wasn't for me. It got real, that's not the game that I got in this for.
That shit is hurt. Don't let nobody tell you no different.
People get mad at you for nothing, bro.
Bro,
man, man, shout out David Crosby. When people started getting mad at me for 10 minutes or, not waiting for them to get there when they were supposed to be there type of stuff.
Putting them last because the nigga then came 3 hours into the show and he gonna laugh. I mean, yeah, it's a stressful situation. I enjoyed being able to put on shows, but I did not enjoy the aspect of being that person. Like I almost wanted a different person. Go talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm organizing the shit. I ain't trying to have all that kind of conversation with.
Right.
I feel that.
Yeah. So I mean, and I still make music from time to time. But
we started the show off like that. So we
started the show off something fresh, man. But this coffee shop, man, real business probably takes a lot of time out of yourself. I'm not with my family now. I'm still at the shop, still got some cleaning up to do. So it's a hustle, y'all. Everything is. It's all about your heart. You know what I mean? If I do this with anything, I'm gonna be successful.
Right.
So just realize it just takes your heart.
Yeah, no doubt. And I asked why coffee shop, but I mean, if you think about it, that's one of them things that people need daily, sometimes multiple times a day. You know what I'm saying? From the coffee to the tea, you got the lemonades and shit popping over there. You know what I'm saying? Got beverages, niggas. People need to drink. You know what I'm saying? And definitely be caffeinated. And if Starbucks and Dutch Bros can be as successful as they are, then why not? Follow that blueprint and do something of your own and have a black owned coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? Right there in the community. I think that's amazing, man. I salute you. You know what I mean?
Hey, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I think people have to do their research, man. Because after I got stopped focusing on the music, I started. I actually had some experience in coffee. About 2004, I got my first coffee shop job. About 8 months of experience. 8 months of experience. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't take me long to really learn some stuff. But anyway, that was back in 2004. I didn't get back into coffee until like 2018. Okay. So really what I go to tell is, man, it was kind of like seeing all my failures before. I wouldn't even say failures because everything that I did got me to this point. So you kind of look at where I went right with the business. I think the marketing skills were up on the music business. I think my hustle was down on some other areas. So I took, what worked for the business there, and then I brought it into this coffee shop. But I will tell you, man, do y'all research, man. Coffee is like literally the second commodity in the world underneath gasoline. People buy gas, then people buy coffee. Not music. Music ain't right here. Hip hop ain't right here.
Especially since you ain't gotta buy it no more. You ain't gotta
I'm telling you, ain't even nothing to buy with the music. It's streams and downloads, right?
Yeah. Or go to YouTube and you can listen to it for free all day. You ain't gotta pay for no YouTube.
Oh man, all right, Pandora, yep, all of that.
I got somebody asking where your shop is. Can you shoot out the address real quick?
Yeah. Shout out to them. Love y'all for that. It's at the corner of Bruceville and Elk Grove Boulevard in Elk Grove, 9630 Bruceville Road, Suite 104. We're by the Faux Lotus and the Golden One and the Kohl's Shopping Center. Trader Joe's Shopping Center.
Savvy House Coffee Bar.
Savvy House Coffee Bar. Yeah.
Look it up, man. Support this man. You know what I'm saying? Support, you got my full support, man. How long has business been going? You said 2018. That's when the shop opened up?
That's when I started doing research. And then 2019 is when we opened up, March 31st, 2019. So we actually just hit our 1 year during this COVID.
You can't exactly celebrate like you want to when everybody inside. But shit, yeah. I mean, again, that's an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? To make it to a year. You know what I'm saying? Some businesses, open up and fall apart, in less than that. So to be able to say that you've made it to that year and you still pushing and that's something to be proud of.
Thank you, man. It's a lot of sacrifice, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you, bro, a lot of 12-hour days, man. a lot of no day, like 5 days off, maybe in the last like 6, 7, 8 months.
Man,
a lot of no family time, but
sacrifices.
The goal,
right.
The long-term goal is, is better than this stuff I'm complaining about right now. So
right, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You ever feel like quitting? Ever get so intense where you was just like, man, I don't know, this might not work out? Have you ever had that feeling like
this shit too easy to quit, man?
Okay.
Like I don't work for other people. Nah, man. I'm gonna tell you, like there's a lot, in anybody that's successful in business. You, for instance, the only reason why you're able to do what you do is because you got a great team behind you. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got Eddie Z. People don't even see him during this. You know what I'm saying? They don't know.
None of this shit would be possible if it wasn't
right. Nobody sees
how that man.
Right. The people behind the scenes are, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just the face that you're going to talk to when you walk in. But, shout out to my wife who does all the books. Shout out to Christy Anderson, you know what I mean? Been holding the brother down for years now.
Life. And that's usually not it. Yeah.
Yeah. She been holding me down, been seeing the light in me before I could even see it. So, shout out to my love, the love of my life, the wife, man. You gotta have a strong back. Like I said, my mom, shout out to my mom, Debbie, love you. Put me in this world, always got my back. She be in the shop too. You come here, you might see my mom, you might see my wife, you might see my son. It's a family business.
Of course.
How we got to get down.
Yeah. That's beautiful, man. That's awesome to be able to witness that. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, that's your foundation. So those are the people that you turn to for, the encouragement and the motivation, and to be able to include them in your business is a blessing in itself. You know what I'm
saying? You start realizing like the little things, man, especially when your time is very limited. Like, man, when my mom come in, it's damn near like it's a beautiful thing because I barely get time, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, man, shout out to all my family members, all my friends, anybody that comes in and checks on me, anybody that's walked in these doors, shout out to you, man. Just to even make sure your boy's still breathing, you know what I mean? Like, for real, we got to check up on each other, man.
Right.
Man, we got to tell each other we love each other, man.
Man, straight up. And anybody that hasn't, I encourage you to please go in there and check this man out, man. Hey, that peach lemonade, that shit was the truth, brother.
Hey, we got lavender lemonade, mango lemonade,
cherry
lime, lime,
flavors,
peanut colada.
You need some hydration in your life. Go fuck with that man.
I'll freeze it up. I'll make it frozen.
Get you some coffee because the coffee gonna dehydrate you. It's gonna caffeinate you, but dehydrate you, and then you got the lemonade to keep you hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Both
right
angles.
there.
You sell food too? Is there any pastries and shit like that? Any food that people can get?
Yeah, we try to keep the pastries local. Definitely. Trust Bakery is a local baker that keeps us fully stocked. We do waffles, man. I make some waffles to order all day. Come get a waffle, man. Fresh to order right off the waffle press.
You should have told me that when I was in. I'll show it to me a waffle from you.
Right?
Waffles the long way.
Oh man, I'm putting IHOP out of business, bro. Man,
I don't even fuck with IHOP like that.
Yeah. Gone, man. Yeah, bro. We also make sandwiches like vegetarian, ham or turkey sandwiches. I like to handcraft these sandwiches, bro. You know, man, when somebody loves what you create, when it's food too, man. I know I'm talking to, preaching to the choir right now, but it's a crazy feeling.
I know the feeling. And if you ever need any culinary ideas, brother, all you got to do is tap in and I'll help you.
When is the collab?
Let's go. Collab? What you mean? We need to have a conversation outside of here, it sounds like.
Yeah.
We need to put some
for
things
real.
Together.
A conversation about the conversation.
I'm down. I'm down with it.
Yeah.
But let's talk about how even though you're not a part of the music scene necessarily anymore, how it is that the platform that you have now can keep the culture going, even bring it forward and open up more opportunities.
Yes, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to the universe for giving me this platform for one thing, and everybody involved that was able to let me backs me up, make sure I'm all right. But I would say, like, before this COVID thing, we were holding events all the time. Black History Month, we had an Ethiopian coffee ceremony. We had a Black History book reading. I've done some, succulent wreath workshops, some succulents on a wreath, and networking parties. I've had some musicians up in here. I've invited some musicians. I've invited some hip hop people, and still ain't came in here and shot a video or came in here to do nothing. So it's on y'all, man.
Hey, playing with the game.
I
ain't got no invite because I'm coming. I'm coming. Stop. You let me know when, where, and why, and how, and we there. I'm down.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna screen the music before I'm gonna just let you, say up anything up in here, unless it's like we could work out a private so far, we don't need so far sounds because they didn't hit me up when I hit them, so we could so far sounds your music right here. You know what I mean? Because we independent, we do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you obviously have a reputation to uphold, so you can't just let anybody come in there saying anything.
Not just anything. We want, it's a family friendly environment. We in Elk Grove, let me remind y'all,
yeah,
anti-protest city.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to keep it faithful, but the fact that you are able to extend that opportunity to artists, they're bad for not taking advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? But the workshops and things of that nature.
Brother, man, beautiful. Yeah. So speaking of which, just throwing events and stuff like that was just for the platform, just because I have it. Now with everything going on, my response to the world, there's a lot going on, a lot to process. Everybody's aware that the systemic racism in this country needs to be not only addressed, it needs to be changed.
Right.
And without really going deep into that, I'm gonna tell you that I'm not just about to just get on Facebook and just start, keep typing without having solutions. So my goal is to actually, create ways that we can help our community, help our world, but it starts like as close as I can touch people. I can't, help people all around the world. I can help people that are right here. So, I'm thinking about towards the end of this month, maybe every Friday for a couple months, we do a culture and education nights for teens. Good. Where we bring in business-minded people, health professionals, whether it be dentists, doctors, hopefully people of color, so they can talk to these people that look like them and sound like them. But we also, take any type of professionals. But, like I say, Black Lives Matter. We all know that all lives matter, but we need to make sure that us minority people are really educated with emotional intelligence is a subject that we're going to cover. Self-esteem and confidence. You know, there's a lot of bullying going on in the world. People need to know who they are. And it's okay if you don't. You know, we're here to help you, you know, find out where your roots are. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be here to show you how to balance a checkbook. We're going to be here to shout out Canuck, man. Hopefully I can get Canuck in here and we can get him to teach people how to grow their own food. You know, I got a few people that are on the same page, a few lawyers that want to teach people law. You know what I'm saying? We got to know how to vote. You know what I'm saying? Have a voter registration here. Just basically another platform, but now we have a better agenda. You know what I mean? We have a we want to solve problems now. We want to take the steps to keep things moving. You know, we gonna gather the people. We're gonna protest. Now we're gonna educate the youth. And I do want everybody to know, man, everybody's got a part to play, man. That's real. Everybody's got a part to play. You know, we all got to find what we're best at. And then we got to use that to our advantage to help other people. Because the funny thing is, when you help other people, man, you end up helping yourself at the same time. The stuff comes back at you. Real believer of that.
Right.
So yeah, man, as soon as you help other people, if you stuck in a rut and you don't know why you can't get no help, start helping somebody else. And that stuff will end up, that energy will come back.
Karma is full circle. Yeah.
Yes.
You get from the universe what you put out into it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be expecting a blessing to come and you treating people like shit. You know, that's not how the universe works. You know what I'm saying?
You walk around with a chip on your shoulder, a chip gonna come fall on your shoulder, man.
On your head, man.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Hey, and I wanna say this, man. I challenge every brother, including myself, to not only smile more, smile to our other Black men. Don't be afraid to smile to each other. Don't be afraid to lift each other up. I know that's going around on Instagram, but we really gotta like be there for each other, lift each other up, tell each other we love them. Because by the time if something happened to me, y'all gonna be like, oh man, I loved him at the funeral, bro. Like what's his name said, man. Let me smell them roses while I'm still here to smell them.
You know, and we as brothers, you know, and not all of us, we have a history of, you know, sizing each other up when we come across one another. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a competition with each other. But you know, I do believe that this situation is enlightening people and showing them that, you know, we should definitely be closer as people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
yeah,
I'm guilty of not smiling when I walk around. My shit, you know, I just look like this, but you know, that don't mean I'm pissed off, but I feel it though, and I definitely accept that challenge. You know what I'm saying? And would like to just put out more positivity into the universe. You know.
Me too, man. I'm guilty. I'm straight guilty of it, especially in my younger age, man. But I worked in a prison for like 9.5 years, bro. And let me tell you, you don't walk through a prison looking at people the way you look out on the streets, brother.
Nah, you ain't smiling walking through that.
You better start smiling at motherfuckers.
Right, boy. You smiling a motherfucker in there, and it might be misconstrued.
Yeah, straight up. There's serial killers up in there, killers and child molesters. You do not want to be the one not smiling at the inmate on the wrong day, brother. So let me tell you, brother, y'all keep respect. Because respect, it don't matter where you at around the world or what language it is, people understand respect. It's crazy. That's a universal language right there. So we got to learn how to respect each other first. That's for sure.
Definitely. And I like the idea that you've got, you know, the hub going on with the education for the youth, because as a youngin, you know, with, you know, minimal things to do in the city, you know, like the skating rink and the bowling alley, but it really wasn't nothing constructive that I knew of other than like the YMCA, which only provided so much insight on certain issues, but didn't necessarily prepare you for life. You know what I'm saying? Like the conversations you talking about having with the lawyers and the you know, the people that grow food and things of that nature, like that's something that our youth need to be able to have access to. You know what I'm saying? I would love for my junior and my daughters to be able to have access to a place like that where they could just go get away and learn something at the same time, you know, and that's beautiful, man. Like I really wish that would have been going on longer, but I'm glad that you are opening up a platform of that nature for the younger generation.
Man, and it's crazy. I feel you too. You know, it's crazy to look around and see all these skate parks and jump house spots when all we had was dirt bikes and the skating rink, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and barely that, they were shutting them down.
Right, yeah. So but yeah, y'all kids stay creative. Don't be all up in these video games, man. Like, it's cool to be a video gamer, it's good, but like, creativity, it sparks a different part of your brain, and when you're playing video games, that part's probably dead, bro. So
which is why my son gets a limited amount of time on them games. He would be Fortniting all day and all night if he had a choice, but nah, man, he got $1 million ideas flowing through his mind. I just got to pull him aside, and he get pissed off, but I just be like, bro, you just really need to focus that energy and write it out and map it and plan it, and let's execute some of them ideas that you got, man. Let's leave that video game alone for a minute. It's gonna be
telling you.
You know?
Yeah. Man, exactly. Because honestly, and all this stuff comes from the inspiration I see from other people that are already instrumental in the community. Shout out Armani Easley, Sydney Chapman, Project Optimism. Like, I'm not really creating stuff. I'm just bringing my ideas to the table and seeing how my other people are doing it and trying to do, catch up in the game, man. Be more inspirational than actually bringing that negative energy. Even with the music, from time to time, it'd be like, man, I was just saying stuff to say stuff, because
we get on some ignorant shit every now and then, and we get to venting,
We're trying to get on the radio, right?
Yeah, right. Hello, we here now.
Right. Try to get on the radio or whatever, but yeah, man. And I think we get lost, especially with music, man. It's like, I remember Nipsey Hussle saying in one of his interviews, it's like, I remember me personally, I felt victim to this, because he'd be like, people making music for the club, people making music for the radio, but the radio and the club ain't got no ears. They make it for the people, man. Right. And yeah, so even I found that out just a couple months ago, and it's like, man, a lot of it's up here. So, don't fight yourself, be yourself. And that's with everything, man. Like, don't fight yourself, be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself, man. I'm tired of trying to impress people all the time, man. Like, man, just appreciate me for me.
Right. Don't make records for nobody else. I mean, obviously, if you're trying to make some money off of it, then it's got to have a certain appeal. But at the same time,
you're business minded about it, right? You coming at it a whole different way already. You know what I mean?
You gotta do it for you, and then do what you feel, in your heart. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got to take that into consideration. Sometimes it takes people getting a little bit older to figure that out. With age comes wisdom. We when we're young, we tend to be a little knuckleheaded, and things don't always, come across like that. But
right.
We get a little older, then we get a little bit more knowledgeable and a little bit more mature on the way we handle situations, what we put out into the world, you know what I'm saying, and what we want people to remember when we're gone. You know what I'm saying?
That legacy stays with you. Yes, you die, that legacy stays on earth. Right. People still gonna be talking about what you did and how you made them feel. So, that's that spirit, that's that energy you gotta keep going, you know what I mean? So I'm all for it and all about spreading it, and don't want to be around anything negative or pulling me down that way, because I think Coretta Scott King said, in order for somebody to pull you down, they already got to be below you, to pull you down. You got to let them bring you down to their level in order for them to bring you down. So don't let anybody bring you down. You stay on top. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Let's talk about COVID and the effect that it's had on your business. As you get into your 1 year anniversary, how has it affected you negatively? Did you have to shut down at all? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I know that coffee isn't necessarily deemed essential, but if you sell food that you could get past with that, I don't know. It's loopholes and different things. So how did COVID affect Savvy House?
Yeah, that's a really good question, because I think, man, there's so much misinformation out there. You got politicians telling you one thing and changing it the second. I feel like confusion, fear is the total purpose of COVID. Fear and confusion, because all of a sudden 38 years out of my life, people want to know what's in the air. Ain't nobody care. What virus is that? What virus is that? What virus is in the air right now? Don't nobody know what virus is in the air, but you. And anyway, so COVID. Let's see. Back in a lot of my customers were getting sick back in November, December. So I personally think COVID came, gone, and
think it's gone.
I think a lot of us have antibodies, but if you ain't doing antibody testing, there ain't no way to see who has had it or who hasn't. Like, for instance, if people in my before we even knew what it was just the flu,
right?
Just like it is every year. It's just the flu, right? So people coming in coughing, nobody knew what they was coughing about. Everybody's spreading it all around grocery stores before it was all of a sudden a name. We call it something. The government got us. We got new definitions for words in 2020 now. Social distancing and you know what I'm saying? Like, all this didn't exist like 3 months ago. So all this fear, the toilet paper buying, man, that toilet paper did not help COVID at all.
No, and you ain't shitting that much.
I don't know, man, but like I said, fear is crazy, bro. So I will say this. So selling coffee is a food. So the health department considers coffee a food. One of the reasons why I think they do is because so they can expect this coffee shop like they would a food establishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold us to the same standards Pizza Hut would or McDonald's would, you know, because we're serving even coffee as beans. So it has to be stored, you know, in certain ways. They don't want, you know, things have to be 6 feet off the floor. So basically, coffee is a food per the health department. So I didn't make it essential. The health department made it essential. Yeah. So any type of business that, I mean, that's why probably GNC was open because they're food supplements and people use food supplements. You know, they were inspected just like they had food. They have health bars. So, So yeah, it's crazy because there wasn't real clarity on it. But yeah, we stayed open. I think the people that didn't stay open, I feel like they wanted a vacation, brother. Like, it was easy vacation time. Like, the landlords, they weren't really kicking people out. I'm on a 5-year lease. I don't know about everybody else, but I wasn't going nowhere. You know what I mean? So they was lenient. They are lenient. Most landlords, I think, are lenient, but I'm gonna tell you, business is crazy, bro. Like, imagine for the last year, you only having 2 days off and working 12-hour days. How long you want to do that? This might be your way out. You know,
once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, like, I made the wrong decision. Maybe I should just, you know, close the doors for a month and, you know, take some time with my family.
But that's the difference between you and these other business owners, though. You know what I'm saying? You in it for the long haul.
You know what? And I saw like Starbucks and Pete's closing the doors on their community. When people be out the line for them places, man, and I'll be like, man, all I want to do is see my people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I know they okay. Like, just come in, show up. I literally was probably getting like less than half the business that as people were afraid to come outside. Old folks, my OG partners is staying inside. Like, my mom staying inside, like all her partners are staying inside. You know, you break up this, like, this is what the COVID is crazy. Like, Constitution tell us we got the right to assemble or something. And COVID
but
did not let us assemble.
You can't really knock nobody for, you know, fearing the unknown. And that's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's not as you know, extreme as the government and the media is making it seem, but maybe it is. You know what I'm saying? And if you around, you know, some people with a compromised immune system, or you got, you know, youngins that you would lose your mind if that virus was to come in contact with them, then you got to take necessary precautions, and you got to social distance or whatever the hell you got to do and stay away from people, and can't nobody tell you wrong or that you over exaggerating for that. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I understand the people that feel like maybe they ain't got as much to worry about, and if you don't feel like that, then nobody should be like, oh, well, you got to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? It's different perspectives on the whole situation, and none of them is wrong. You know what I'm saying?
1,000, bro. Like, my kids are 15 and 12. Like, yeah. I don't have a brand new baby. I don't live with any old folk. I don't live with anybody over 60. I was worried about, my family members that are older. I was worried about my family members that are, have health conditions. But like me personally, no, I wasn't. But that's just me, my kids, I have a little bit. My mom, I have concerns. So it's definitely dependent upon like your health, you know what I mean? And I'm sure your body the best, and your kid's body. And if I had a baby in 2020, I'm not bringing them out during this, it's way too risky. We barely want them shooting our babies up with antiviruses, let alone they telling us it's in the air. Yeah. So to each their own, man. Like, no, if you want to stay safe, I totally feel it. Like, be safe. Like, don't listen to. I am not there to make sure you're safe. I'm not promising your safety from here. So you make sure you're safe, and I'm gonna make sure I'm safe.
Right.
Yeah.
That.
Right. Yeah. You do you. I'm gonna do me. But we straight.
But we can still coexist, and we ain't got to knock each other for each other's perspective. If you stay away. You know what I'm saying, and all of that. Then let that be what it is, and let the people that want to get out and mingle do that. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? Because like you don't know what if I do got like something and I just don't want to tell y'all, and you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to keep it G, but really I got a health issue that I really ain't confident in telling nobody. So to each their own, man. Like, bro, if you're feeling this and you're staying home, like stay home until you feel it's safe, man. Like the government trying to kill you. If you didn't know.
Right. Hey, we've been quarantined for real over here.
For real, yeah. If they don't get you this time, they're gonna try to get you next time. So protect yourself.
That's real talk right there.
Yeah.
So fast forward from COVID, obviously, it's a even more serious situation going on at hand that's been going on for years. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that, people are dying. And have been, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to George Floyd and all the people that have fallen victim of police brutality. And I know that you have certain opinions and views on, the protesting and even some enlightenment on, the things that people can be doing to, change the narrative and get out there. And like you said, everybody's got a role, you know what I'm saying? So you care to speak on that a little bit?
Man, I'd love to. I'm a protester. I would say I'm a lightweight activist or a lightweight protester as well. But, I've been going to protest, taking my kids to the Oscar Grant protest. The Trayvon Martin protest, hoodies down. I think I've been to the Oscar Grant protest, the Stephon Clark one at the Blue Lamp. I was just a couple days ago, I was at the Capitol. I was actually walking with the Muslims for Black Lives Matter, and then we met Black Lives Matter at Cesar Chavez Park. I think that was this past Friday. And man, I'm a true believer that it's kind of crazy, bro. We've been in this struggle in America for like 400 years, and all of a sudden now the whole world want to help us. So it's a strange feeling when you've been alone for so long, and then like.
But you can't. It just took them forever to catch on.
Yeah.
But they caught on.
Right. So
salute to them.
And shout out to everybody that's catching on, the world. But I will say this: let's not make supporting Black business trendy. It can't be a trend. We gotta keep it moving. Like it's not just something that needs to be done during this season or during this Black killing season when the media wants to throw whatever at us. But like we dying all the time. Brown people, Brown people dying all the time. They just ain't showing us on TV. Asian people dying in the street by police too. They just ain't showing us. They know we're gonna hit the streets. They know we're gonna get active. Right. You know, so emotional intelligence is very important. And that's one of the subjects that we're gonna, you know, make sure we hit on and make sure these kids are, you know, there's been so many times if emotional intelligence was on my psyche, I probably would have stayed, you know, out of jail or, you know, in a more calm situation. But, you know, I'm very reactive when I see, you know, cops pull me over for the wrong reason or something, and I want to get an attitude. But really, that fight is for court.
Right.
Let me repeat. That fight is for court, y'all. When y'all sign that thing, that's not saying you guilty. It's saying that you promised to appear and fight that case in court. The cop cannot call you guilty. Right. You're not guilty by a cop. Yeah. Anyway, court system. We gotta learn that stuff, man. And that's why we're there. I was at the protest because I want to make sure when I do these grassroots type of things that I know what it's like on the ground level. I'm with my people. I'm hearing from my people. I'm hearing from other people. And I think what it takes right now is conversation. Like, we can't be afraid to have an uncomfortable conversation about this. Everybody, right. Black, white, black, white, Asian, black. We all got to talk about this. Yeah. The world talking about the Paris is out there. If we can't talk about it in our own neighborhoods and Paris out there, you know, we got to be able, we can't, this is our time to actually change stuff. So it ain't no time to sit back. We got to kick it into gear for everybody that kicked it into gear before us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and I really feel like this time around changes is going to be made, and not just to laws and the way that things are going, you know what I mean? But the way people are interacting, you know, I feel like it's bringing us together, you know, to see that many different minorities out there, to see the whole front line, you know, white people, you know what I'm saying, out there in between, you know, our people and the police. Like, I really feel like something triggered, something went off, you know, and unfortunately it took, you know, something as horrible
as 1 million black lives that die for it to happen.
Yeah, and for them to see that there was absolutely no reason why it should have went down the way it did. It should have been happened a long time ago, but it did happen.
But we used to it. We used to it.
Yeah. But it sparked something in other people's minds, and even us black folks. You know what I'm saying? To come together and stop being so segregated as a people, and let's work together, and let's make this change happen, and let's stop hating on each other, man. Let's really you know, show more love.
Speaking of which, bro, I do want to say the protest that I was with was a beautiful one, man. Not only was it peaceful, when we got to Cesar Chavez Park, there was actually two different the government booked two different protests at one location, right? But what we made it beautiful. And I'm gonna tell you, shout out to the Muslims for Black Lives Matter. Shout out to the Muslims, period. Shout out to Black Lives Matter movement, because when we got to that park, man, we thinking ahead now, man. They thinking ahead. They had booths set up for people to like gather information and brainstorm on how to make things better, how to change laws. Where do we go from here? There was multiple booths. There was people directing people to make sure that we take it from the protest to this next step. Yeah. So shout out to us doing it, taking the next step and making it happen. Cause man, that's inspiring, y'all. I don't even know the people out there. I've seen the faces. If I see them again, I'll probably give them a hug, but you know what I mean? Just keep doing what y'all doing out there, man. And it ain't something we get a pat on the back for. You know what I mean? Right, we just keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
It's instinctual. It's something you feel like you should be doing, you know? And to every form of protester, whether you agree with the way that they out there handling things or not. We was talking about earlier, you and I, you know what I'm saying? The ones that are on the front line screaming, fuck the police, and in they face and all of that, you know what I'm saying? To the you know, the ones that are sitting behind they screen online, signing up for this petition and showing up at the offices and voting and things of that nature. Like, nobody's doing it wrong, man. Everybody plays their role, and we need everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and I'm gonna just, man, let me just take that further, because I got so much respect for what you just said, man. Like, the civil rights movement wasn't a movement by one person. I hope y'all know there wasn't just one person that sparked the movement. It was literally thousands of people thousands of key people, thousands of people behind. Like, people see the movement. Like, and we need people that are going to be fight violence against violence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not there yet. But shout out to anybody that's ready to, that's going in there fearless, going in there in the cop's face, going to the DAs. Shout out to Brazy, man. Shout out Brazy. I got
salute that brother.
Brazy is the revolutionary of today, man. There's
protect
a few
that man at all costs.
Protect that man. Black man.
Yes, sir.
Whole lot of black shit.
Charge
the castle, man.
Charge
like
the castle, man. Straight like that.
Yeah, man. He's but he's the Malcolm X of today. But there's Martin Luther Kings out there, and there's Huey P. Newtons out there, and there's, there's Angela Davises out there. So we all got to do our own part. You know what I mean? My platform is here in Elk Grove, and the people I can touch and the people I can affect. But I'm gonna be out there. Like I said, I was protesting Saturday. But yeah, they don't you guys, I got a business. I will protect my business while we are in business. I don't want my customers hurt. I don't want my family hurt, just like if I was at home, y'all.
Right.
But you know what? My windows can be replaced.
Yeah.
My windows can be everything in this motherfucker that I've worked so hard for. At the end of the day, my life and my wife and my kids and my people are more important than these glass walls and windows, man. Like, if I'm not that, nah, we ain't standing in front of the revolution on some weird shit. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to know that, we don't want our fucking shit broken into, and that's not why we got insurance. There ain't no rioters or looters insurance. But I'm gonna tell you, we tired of seeing our people die. We don't want to see no people die the way our people have been dead. It's for everybody. This movement is so no police brutality continues. Right. So all systematic racism ends. But people just get focused on one little issue, one little person. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out all the revolutionaries out there.
Every single one of them.
Every single one of them. Even the ones that are, behind the computer. Because we need y'all too.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, man. I'm glad that you're able to, speak your viewpoint on that particular subject. It's a lot of ones going around, and it's a lot of mixed emotions and even between the people are protesting. Some people are ready to take these cops' heads off. You know what I'm saying? And some people are just a little bit more logical and just be like, it's a certain way we got to go about it. You know what I'm saying? So, like we said, man, nobody's viewpoint is necessarily wrong. We just need to come together and unify and make sure that we're doing it as a unit, because we're stronger as a unit. And they outnumbered out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at some of these situations, like, they definitely outnumbered. And as a unit, man, we definitely get a lot more accomplished. So, talking.
I will tell you, man, the crazy part about numbers are very important. Like you said, we outnumber them. But the craziest part about numbers is that, like, you learn this working in a prison, man. Every prison got around 2,000 to like 5,000 or more inmates in comparison to like 1,000 staff.
Right.
Every prison can be turned over by inmates at any time.
And the shit happens every now and then.
But why doesn't it happen? Because we can't unite, man. It's a whole problem when you have so many people you're trying to get on the same page to do, man. It's very hard. So don't trip if you don't understand your brother and why he's so upset right now, or why he can't understand his emotions. It takes us a lot to process this shit. Look, I'm having a hard time addressing everything that's going on with my kids, my black kids, my half black. They're white and they black, they mix, right? So I have to explain like what's going on in the world, and it's not easy. I'm still trying to process this shit myself. So if you're having a hard time processing it, I get it. Damn, right. Like you do not have to post something just because everybody else is posting something.
Right.
Think about it. Ask a brother. Like, if you want to know what you can do, go to a rally and protest and bring some water. bring some markers and poster boards so people can make signs. You don't have to do much. Like, if you want to be part of it, there's very simple ways to be part. Repost where people can support Black businesses at. Repost where all the where the marches are happening. Repost Breonna Taylor's birthday. Repost these people.
Spend some money with these Black businesses.
Yes. And never forget, shout out Stevante Clark. Never forget these people. Stephon Clark, man, RIP. Oscar Grant, Tamir Rice, man. Like, come on, man. Like, we don't have to keep going further back, because it's right here for us.
Yeah.
You know, we could let you know there's a list of people that are like right here every time. So
and as you mentioned Stevante, I definitely got to salute to his leadership in this situation, because not too long ago, can't nobody tell you how a death is gonna affect you. Can't nobody say how you supposed to act when somebody that close to you, falls victim to some nonsense, and that brother, it kind of messed him up in the head, and it was a sad situation to see, because he didn't know how to react, man. That shit was all pure emotion that you seen out there, but as we get into now, he's had some time for it to settle in, and he's looking like a real leader out there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really dope to watch, the transformation that has been made, and for him to be out there helping to unite the people. You know what I'm saying? I seen a particular protest where, some folks was up there trying to, come with some rile it up, and he was like, man, we not with them over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We here, and we keep it peaceful, and that's what we're gonna continue to do. And man, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? For real.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna start. I got love for all Black men, all brothers, all people for sure, but definitely for my brothers, man. And like I said, man, like I'm not apologizing for what that kid did to that mayor's fucking desk, jumped all over it. You know what? Because he didn't apologize for his brother dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't stop it. Like, and it's not the first time. I think I was watching a video. Brazy said there was like 4 killings like in the last couple years. And what ain't no apologies gonna bring these people back. Y'all want us to apologize? Like, come on, or be soft about this shit? Like, you lucky we all ain't outraged. Like, you lucky some of us got some.
I seen something along those lines that said you should be glad that Black folks is out to try to find a solution as opposed to seeking revenge.
There's a lot of
And
but I think
let's set in.
Let me give y'all a disclaimer though. We all got brazy inside of us.
Right.
We all got some brazy inside of us. So don't bring it out. We trying to be peaceful. We trying to do the right thing, man. A Spike Lee joint. We really trying to like make sure things go right, because man, I heard this comedian say, my wife showed me this comedian was like, we don't want a lot. We just want y'all to know that lives matter. Black lives matter. They don't have to matter a lot. They just have to matter a little bit. You know what I mean? Or she said the same comedian was like, we don't even want equal rights. Motherfucker, we fought for civil rights. Motherfuckers want equal rights right now. Shit, we was happy with just being civil. We just want the civil ones, man. So we don't want a lot. We just want some respect. You know, like, it'd be nice to know what language we had when we got to this country. It'd be nice to know what country we came from when we got to this country, and we'd be able to tell that to our future pedigree. But we forgave you for that.
Right.
But how many times you just gonna let this happen?
Gonna keep turning the other cheek,
like, man. Come on, man. Yeah. If you want a Martin Luther King, you better go dig him back up.
Right.
You were turning us all into
time machine somewhere.
You turning us all into exes right now.
Right.
But I really feel like there's hope, and for I mean, what we're seeing around the world is something unprecedented. I never seen like anybody around the world do this for any Black man or any systemic racism. So, or in America, it feels like. So I'm really happy. I'm proud of the world. I'm proud of my city. I'm proud of everybody that's showing out. Proud of the young people, man. Everybody talks shit about these youngsters, man. These youngsters, I'm seeing teens leading protests in different cities and states, man. Like, shout out y'all youngsters, man, because that's inspiring, man. Like, man, super inspiring. They threw, I ain't even gonna tell you what they did to us. They made sure it was like, throw some drugs at these cats, man, and alcohol and, you know, gangster movies, bro. These kids ain't thinking like that. You know what I mean? My kid don't know what color. He don't think like. I said blood to my son once. I said, "What's up, blood?" He said, "What you say?"
Huh? And that's you know, they got. I mean, it's better that you know, they green for that type of situation.
Yeah, and to each their own. You know, he ain't in Oak Park, he ain't in LA. You know, and maybe, you know, but you know, I'd rather introduce it to him first than, you know, somebody else introduce it to him on some other shit. But take control of our communities, people. Take control of your community. Be a leader. Be a steward.
Yes, sir. Want to salute any other people that have helped you along the way with your business, man? Maybe some other Black businesses that people can you know, invest their time in. I personally got to give a shout out to the Stylish Stoner Boutique. I just went over there and got me some gear over on 47th and Franklin, I believe. But you know, I seen a lot the other day. I can't remember all of them, but you know, we definitely want to promote and support those businesses, man, as much as we can.
And I'm finding new Black businesses I thought weren't Black that are Black. But the ones that I've known for a while, Classy Hippie. Shout out to Leo over there. Tiferet Coffee House. The Ethiopian ladies over there, man, in East Sacramento. Go visit them. Go give them a hug. Make sure they all right. McHugh's out in Elk Grove. Shout out Fixins, man. Shout out to my big inspiration, man. Kevin Johnson. Man, shout out KJ, man. He despite what y'all think, man, when I was like 8, 9, 10 years old, my uncle took me to a church event. Kevin Johnson was playing basketball with the kids back in the early 90s, man. He's always been a community person. We go to church out here, so y'all gotta pay respect to these people, man, because, you know what I'm saying, they trying to give back. You know what I mean? So shout out Kevin Johnson, Fixins, Soul Kitchen, and
there's another one. It's like Daddy T's Smokehouse or something like that. Daddy something that's out here in Rancho.
Nash and Proper. Nash and Proper is Black owned. Yeah, we out there. If they tag them right here in this little
right. Anybody know any Black businesses, man? Go ahead and comment to them. I'm gonna continue to put it out there as much as I can. I've seen a spreadsheet with not just, you know, restaurants, but just all kind of different Black businesses, and I'm gonna continue to promote that. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely just need to invest back into our community and not make it a trend, not make it just for right now while the shit is going on, man. Continue to support these people because you know, they work hard, man, and they deserve that. You know what I'm saying?
And all small business too, man. I love. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, the non-Black people out there, I feel the support on social media. I feel it inside, man. We appreciate what you're doing. We feel it. I want to thank you for your support for the Black community and the business, and I pray that and hope that it can continue. And I literally want y'all to know that I feel it working, but I hope everybody feels the same. So spread out your dollars. Don't feel bad if you can't support a Black business every hour of the day.
Right.
You shoot once or twice a week, 3 couple times a month.
Just don't take it off your mind, man. You know, when you
just
the places you can go eat, or the places you can go get some new gear. Yeah, so just tap into them agencies. You know what I'm saying, and not just, you know, the corporations. You know what I'm saying, they're gonna be there and they money regardless. But these
gonna be all right.
Small businesses, they definitely can, you know, appreciate every penny that you spend with them because it helps, man. I know.
Yeah. Every penny, everything, man. Yeah.
From one Black man to the next, brother, I salute you, man, and you know, wish you nothing but success and prosperity in your future business ventures, and continuing to you know, keep the business going and the workshops that you have in mind, you know, and just enlightening people. You know, you're a very educated brother, man, and you speak real, you know, intelligently, you know what I'm saying? To be able to, you know.
Hey, ain't it crazy?
Oh no.
Check this out. I just been thinking about this. Why we get like better jobs for having a white voice? That's the systemic racism we be talking about. That's that systemic shit.
But you ain't gotta say it's a white voice. People just gotta know how to talk professionally, properly, right? Enunciate your words. That ain't the white way to doing things. It's a professional way of doing things.
You know what I'm saying?
That don't make you no sucker, no square, no shit like that. You can still go and function with your people in the hood, in the community, but you gotta know how to turn that shit off right now. Right. Yeah, but they do reward us for talking properly, bro. Right. You can get a better job if you talk just like them for a second. But yeah, man, like that's what we're talking about. But yeah, that's what we're trying to attack. And man, I really appreciate this, brother. This amazing moment. Man, I just feel like I know I got to be on the right path if this is even happening. You know what I mean? And if y'all got any ideas, if you got any kids that want to do poetry. Let me know, man. Send me a message, man. I want to hear what these kids got to say, man. I want a platform for them, especially out in Elk Grove. If you ain't from out here, just hit me up. Let's make something happen. Pop up. Yeah. Please let them know where how they can get a hold of you. Shout out the pages and email and everything of that nature, so that they can get in contact with you if they need to.
Savvy House Coffee Bar. Savvy House Coffee Bar on Instagram. Savvy House Coffee Bar on Facebook. Or hit somebody up. Everybody got my number. Everybody got my number. Yeah, but Instagram, Savvy House Coffee Bar, Facebook, Savvy House Coffee Bar, Bruceville, and Elk Grove Boulevard.
No doubt. And I mean, we're gonna get back into this other record, but what are the odds of you returning to that scene anytime in the near future? I know you got your business mind going on and all that, but can the people expect for you to get back into it?
Man, I mean, that's why I'm working so hard, is to be able to have freedom in the future financially and just time, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's the goal. I don't know if it's coming, but that's why I'm working so hard. So, but yeah, man, looking for a place to put the studio, maybe, you know what I mean? Take it out of the garage and actually, have a spot. I actually might, if we ever get to the second shop, you know what I mean? We might have the DJ booth in the studio right there. You know what I mean?
That's the beautiful thing. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, buddy. Well, man, I appreciate your time sitting and talking with me, brother. Like I said, man, I commend you on your accomplishments and as far as you've gotten, and hopefully, your business has the longevity to stay in business, for your great grandkids to be able to get some of that action, you know what I'm saying? And, I just want to see you continue to grow. And I would love to come, like I said, man, we definitely need to sit down and have a conversation, because I would like to come and get involved with you over there and do anything I can to help with the workshops, the culinary ideas, be one of the artists that actually show up and come rock the spot, you know what I'm saying? I have no issue with that. And really come get involved with you, because I really love what you're doing, brother. And I apologize for taking so long to get over there to you. You know what I'm saying? But I had to make it.
No apologies needed, man. The hip hop community has been alive, man, and coming through Gutty B, J Smo, Bear Gang. There's been so many people that have came and showed me love, man. I can't even think of all the people that have DJ Adamant. Adam Dunn, man, there's been just so many people that it's I just miss it. I just miss y'all. I miss the scene. I miss being able to go to Blue Lamp and fuck with Gabby, you know what I mean, and see everybody. But we'll get there again. So, but thank y'all.
Nothing but love, brother. Let's go ahead and take them out with this Black Madonna record, man. And we gonna definitely talk soon, my brother.
Appreciate you, man.
It's all love. Let's go, DJ Eddie Z, man. Let's clap that one time.
It's like I woke up.
Everybody to tune in, man.
The same way I did yesterday. Hustling, wanting to get it. You better off watching movies if you want the drama. Knowledge shots when I spit, call me Dalai Lama. Beer comers as a baby, put that on my mama. A queen in her own right, she the Black Madonna. In the jungle, come and rumble with an animal. Straight pipe, no cats on the manifold. I know a couple niggas doing time at Avalon. Fermenting fruit, getting drunk off alcohol. Holding walls up, felon, cause your time will come. I know I'm blessed every day I see the rising sun. Tourette syndrome, never known to bite my tongue. Walk around drinking coffee with a loaded gun. Don't test a nigga who ain't got a fuck to give, and feel death approaching on the life that they live. Only thing they care about is they wife and kids, and got friends who they closer to than relatives. The road to success can be lonely and desolate. Try to follow my heart, but my mind get the best of it. How you survive, cause the world's so treacherous and fought by design, like a game of Tetris. The road to success can be lonely and desolate. Try to follow my heart, but my mind get the best of it. How you survive, cause the world's so treacherous and fought by design, like a game of Tetris. God damn it, I'm a victim of my own bad habits. The doctor's diagnosis says I'm sociopathic. Liquor and marijuana help me deal with the sadness. Trying to control the madness, but they calling me an addict. Erratic behavior, while you wait for your savior to save you from this beautiful world he gave you. That's rather ironic, stay on the path that I'm walking. I chalk it up as a loss, cause ignorance is bliss often. Hear death knocking at my door, but ain't ready to die yet. I'm at the crap table making side bets, flexing with the little I have like it's a lot. Get paid minimum wage every hour on the job. All power to Allah, Ra, thank you for the blessings. Violence a second, first use knowledge as a weapon. Ain't no half-stepping when perfection's what you strive for. Reading Revelations, looking out for that white horse. The road to success can be lonely and desolate. Try to follow my heart, but my mind get the best of it. How you survive, cause the world's so treacherous and fought by design, like a game of Tetris. The road to success can be lonely and desolate. Try to follow my heart, but my mind get the best of it. How you survive, cause the world's so treacherous and fought by design, like a game of Tetris.
Yay. Number love, man. We out of here, man. Top
Yes,
Shelf Radio, 360 Radio, man. Salute that brother. Please go support that brother, man. Savvy House Coffee Bar. Go get you a coffee, a lemonade, or whatever it is. Go just highlight it, man, and salute that man for doing what he doing and keeping his business going, man. You know, we got never love for you, my brother.
Appreciate you, man, and keep going what you're doing, y'all, man. So inspiring to see y'all work so hard and give everybody a platform again, man. City needs y'all. Appreciate it.
And same to you, man. And we're gonna come together and connect further than we already have.
Excited.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it.
Have a good
All
night,
right, my
bro.
man. All right, you too, bro.